My name is Martha Draayer, and I currently serve as the Director of Intercultural Development at Northwestern College. I am also a Generation 1.5 documented Latina, first-generation college student, special education teacher by trade, a mom to 3 beautiful kids, and a bilingual, multicultural church planter in Sioux Center, Iowa. I was raised with little understanding of what it meant to belong to a denomination. And when I was at Northwestern College, I explored the RCA and CRC churches around me, but I didn't see women reflected in my context or in the spaces that I entered. In my small Northwest Iowa corner of the world, I especially didn't see Latina women represented in leadership. I had a very narrow view of what it meant to be in ministry. What I did know is that I loved the Lord with all of my heart, and I loved the church. But my culture was missing from the church. Part of who I was needed to be silenced in order for me to fit in on a Sunday morning. So when the call came to ministry, when it came time, it wasn't pretty or easy. I had a dream when I was in high school. I was standing in the middle of a multitude with my arms stretched out wide, proclaiming the name of the Lord. And when I woke up, I was really, really scared. I was terrified, and I kept that close to my heart. Too scared to ask questions. Fast forward to April of 2022, when the call came to start a church. I honestly prayed that my mentors, my friends, my teachers would tell me and my co-leader that we were out of line, that there was no place for me to start a church, that it was ludicrous and impossible. I was praying to be released from that. Instead, I was greeted with incredible support from my sending church, Trinity Reformed, as well as support from my classes and my regional synod. Over the past year, I have been like Jonah, stubborn and running the other way. I've also been like Moses, giving the Lord every possible excuse I could think of, ending with, I am not enough. But the Lord disrupted. I went through a long discernment process, examining the future of seminary with friends and mentors, and I had incredible support from women leaders that have gone before me, encouraging me in their journey ahead. Looking back at what's led me to this place, I see the Lord's hand written all over my story. From living in the shadows as an undocumented immigrant, struggling to find purpose and belonging, to working as a special education teacher with the most vulnerable and marginalized people in my community, to being a sent teaching elder, to present day living into embodying reconciling work at Northwestern College, my church, my community, my home, my family, the Lord has clearly been sculpting, molding, transforming for such a time as this. I'm incredibly thankful for the women in my life who have gone before me and set an example, que sí se puede, with the Lord's help. Yes, we can with the Lord's help. And I am thankful to the men in my life, including my incredible husband, Dan, and Pastor Brian Keepers, who have validated my call and encouraged me to walk faithfully. And I'm incredibly thankful to the Reformed Church in America, who has embraced, affirmed, supported, encouraged, and developed my gifts, skills, and calling. This is a place where I truly belong. This is a place where I can truly say I am excited to enter together, empowering the next generation of female ministry leaders as I start seminary in the fall. Thank you.